today we're going to talk about AI to help me with my investment portfolios because I have several portfolios with a lot of different tranches, all AI, all tech. So the first thing I did was I took all the statements of the portfolios I have for me and my daughter, because I manage her money as well, put it in a Claude and said, hey, here's everything that we own, and this is what I want you to do for me. I want you to make my life easy every single day and give me the most important news right away, as well as some other news about competitors, my stocks by segment, things like that. So that way, depending on the amount of time I have, I can digest in bits and pieces, because sometimes that's all I have throughout the day. So I put my information in Claude. It spit out this dashboard. I'm going to show you guys some details here in a second, and it's fantastic. If you're a dashboard fan, if you like things in bit sizes, this is perfect. So I have the priority tab, which is the things based on the percentage of holdings I have or the information that Claude felt was really important that I know. Those are the things that highlights first as priority that I should look at, read, consume every single morning to know what's going on. Next, it broke out all of my different portfolios and all my different stocks into different tabs by market segment. So we have one for AI, semi, space, things like that. And then I said, okay, Claude, in addition to my stocks, I want you to create me a tab of all the competitors to the stock I hold. So that way I can see all the news about the competitors. And that way I know how will their actions or their stock price or earnings affect my holdings, and what should I do about it, if anything. So let's take a look at the details so I can explain to you what I'm talking about, because it's really, really fascinating and immensely helpful. Up here, you'll see it's priority. And these are just, it's a small snapshot. I have a lot of different stocks in the priority tab. But this one is more about the macroeconomic thing about AI and the complex of AI and all the things. And then you have one up here of Google, which is specific to my Google and Alphabet position. And so the top right, which I talked about, kind of gives me the reason why it's priority. And at the bottom down here in red, you can press and hold to read. This is the sentiment around what it thinks, what I should do. And all the body of everything in there is more of the snapshot of a particular article, where it got the information. And it's also linked on each different pill box here. Okay, this next slide here is the AI semi tab. Up here, you can see the AI and semis. And this is the sliver of my stocks that fall into that niche. And finally, this is the competitor tab I was talking about. IBM in this particular one, and Asian chip exports. You'll also see at the yellow part, it talks about the different evaluations of how it affects the stocks that I hold, what I should think about, if anything. I have a lot of different portfolios. I have a lot of stocks going everywhere. And the best thing for me to do is have something simplify it. Give me information about my stocks, what's priority, things to watch, whether there's bullish sentiment or not on each one, competitors and what I should think about. And again, this is all auto-generated for me. At 3 a.m. every morning, I wake up and I have it right at my fingertips.